The evil one wants me to keep talking about the evil one. The evil one is one who uses its intelligence to hurt other beings. Is the evil one somehow in ignorance of what it's doing? In the case of the great evil one, no. It knows it is doing harm, and it continues to do harm because it can. Not because it's wise. Wisdom would be, if I put myself in the shoes of the other that I'm harming, I would see it is painful, it is uncomfortable, it is improper for me to abuse another. So this great evil one knows all this. It knows it is causing harm. It can put itself in and see what the one being harmed feels like. It continues to do harm. Is it able to feel these painful feelings and ignore them? Yes. What a strange creature. It creates its own pain, and it experiences its own pain, and it does it again and again. It knows that it can live without pain, and it can live without causing pain to others. It knows this, but it just doesn't want that. What is it in this evil one that wants the evil? And why is that want for more evil suppressing all of the joy? Something is choosing the evil. What is the chooser? How do you get rid of this chooser that chooses evil? These are all abstractions from what is actually going on in reality. They're ways of describing what we think is going on. But if you were going to pull a car apart to figure out, what is causing it to have blue smoke come out the back of the tailpipe, that's what you're doing. You're sifting through different bits of mind to discover where is the broken piece. Where is the piece that's reversed? It's reversing a field of positivity and turning it into a negativity. Something is doing this. Something is hooked up wrong. It's hooked up backwards. Who's the master mechanic who can look at mind and say, this is it, and then fix it? I have a great many voices that come to me of complete assholes. In other words, beings just like what I'm describing, hurtful, harmful beings that choose ignorance, choose it, and then they speak ignorance and speak lies. Something in these voices is wrong, and I can't seem to turn them off. even the way I word it, I can't seem to turn them off, is not what I want. I can't turn them off because I don't have a little on-off switch. I can't do it at the present moment because I don't know how. But these beings stick their thoughts into my talk. These are known as the fat controllers. This is what Stuart Wilde called them. What I think they are beings who were on a spiritual path and acquired a lot of spiritual gifts, but they failed to progress. They failed, and they use their spiritual gifts to harm others and to dissuade others from going down the spiritual path. These ones, I don't know if they're ever going to pick themselves up off their asses and get back on the spiritual path. For now, all they do is act as hindrances to others on the spiritual path. Why doesn't someone come along with a shovel and shovel them up as if they were shit and put them into a wheelbarrow and wheel them to a dump? I don't know. I'm not far enough down the spiritual path to figure out how to deal with these negative beings. I do know they exist, and I do know they are hindering us. They are evil, and they have got spiritual gifts, because at one time, clearly they were on the spiritual path. Something made them fall off. I'm told it was fear. Fear of death. Fear of death of their ego. So they kept their ego and the gifts that they acquired along the way, and they see others who are willing to let go of their egos, and they throw a pile of blockades in front of these beings. How long can they delay you on your pursuit of moksha or enlightenment? As long as they can, they will, until something comes and scoops them up as shit and throws them into the shit removal department. Are there great masters who can arrange their removal? Or are these the actual great masters who are playing the part of the hindrance ones? Some kind of a sick joke. You come to learn the way of the masters, and then you discover that the masters are the ones who are blocking you from mastery. Are all of the masters nasty? I was told in some piece of information yesterday that 85% of people who are walking the spiritual path find the fear too much to let go of their ego. Only 15% continue to walk through the fear. But now you know this. So when the fear becomes oppressive, don't stop. Keep going. Just know that it's the 85% of the ones in the past who flunked because they were afraid. And now they're trying to make you afraid. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And when you learn a way to scoop up the shitty things that wanted mastery at one time, but now just act as hindrances to others, come and shovel up this shit and destroy it. Burn it up, whatever you need to do, whatever needs to be done. I don't have the information on what to be done with it, only that it needs to be removed. Because it is hindrance, and what's the point of having hindrance? Do people really need endless obstacles to overcome in order to reach enlightenment? I don't think so. I think these ones are just doing what they do, hindrances, over and over again, because they've become comfortable being hindrances. I'm Harry Weaver.